Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. Let's get started with our top stories this morning, sponsored by Carnegie Heights. A security guard was killed at the Wynn Las Vegas employee parking garage on Tuesday night in an apparent murder-suicide. According to Metro Police, a security guard approached an employee's car and was fatally shot before the shooter killed himself. Police say they don't believe the men knew each other.
You're dealing with a hotel that has a very robust security procedures as far as, when you're dealing with private sector, and this property has an exceptional security response. And they handled this extremely well with their own internal response. As far as Metro, anything that happens, we're going to bring as many resources that we need to bring to make sure that the citizens and the tourists in this valley are safe.
In other news, the Windy City is dreaming of looking a little more like Sin City. Chicago's official plan to issue a request for proposals next month to build an integrated casino resort in the city. Mayor Lori Lightfoot said she is hopeful some Las Vegas companies will submit proposals. She said the project would be appealing because her city is a hub for travel and it has a highly diversified economy. The city said it will release deadlines in the coming weeks. Rick Vallata tells us more.
The reason why they're doing this is like most cities and most states, they've been hammered by the coronavirus pandemic. They need additional tax revenue, and tax revenue is what they can get from this casino property.
A tow truck driver was killed late Tuesday while working on the shoulder of the 215 Beltway in the Southern Valley. The Nevada Highway Patrol said the victim was standing on the side of the road on the westbound side of the Beltway near Decatur Boulevard exit. That's when a Ford Ecoline van struck him and then drove off. And Governor Steve Sisolak is unhappy that young employees of local government agencies got the COVID-19 vaccine before older Nevadans did. The governor told the Review-Journal that city and county employees were, quote, line jumping, end quote. Las Vegas Mayor Carolyn Goodman said the city is following the rules that came from the state for vaccination distribution. Now let's take a look at our local weather, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. A slow-moving cold front will make for wind conditions through most of your Wednesday and week and could bring rain and possibly snow to the Red Rock area. The chances of light rain are 40% on Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening before temperatures drop to a high of around 56 degrees. For the rest of the week, a 20 to 30% chance of rain is forecasted for the valley. Partly sunny to partly cloudy skies, highs only reaching the upper 50s, lows in the low 40s. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 on YouTube today, and don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, businesses are preparing to welcome more guests as COVID rules relax. One place ramping up is Fremont Street. Now, the venue will hold a job fair Thursday, March 25th from 2 to 4 p.m. Fremont Street is looking for summer workers, including sales associates, security officers, and ride operators for the Slotzilla zipline ride. Resumes are required, and those looking for work will have to apply online in advance at vegasexperience.com. In your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. Health officials are pushing for COVID vaccinations to open up to those 55 and older. The Review-Journal's Jen Ah explains. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning, Renee. We just learned that Clark County's 2 mass vaccination sites are operating below capacity. That's according to the chief health officer of the Southern Nevada Health District. The health district is reporting that they are struggling to fill up the Las Vegas Convention Center and the Cashman Center. Both sites are capable of administering 4,000 doses per day. Instead, the Cashman Center has been administering less than 2,500. And the Convention Center barely breaking 3,000. So, to fill up these spots, the health district has requested that state officials lower the age eligibility from 65 to 55. Renee?
And as you just saw, there's a lot of news about COVID vaccines, but there's another kind of shot people need, the flu shot. And you can get one for free on Saturday at Spring Into Wellness Health Expo. The event is free and open to the public. It will feature food trucks, giveaways, and live Hawaiian music. Shots will be available from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Asian Community Resource Center on Maryland Parkway. And you don't need insurance to get your flu shot.
Sports, sponsored by Scenic Brewing Company. With your morning sports update, I'm Leandre Fox. The number 1 ranked Gonzaga Bulldogs defeated the BYU Cougars 88-78 to earn their 8th West Coast Conference title in 9 years. Gonzaga completes the regular season undefeated with a 26-0 record and can become the first team since the 1975 Indiana Hoosiers to complete a perfect season by winning the NCAA tournament. If you're looking for some more local hoops action, the 7th-seeded UNLV Runnin' Rebels open Mountain West Conference tournament play against Air Force this afternoon at the Thomas & Mack Center.
With this sports betting update, I'm Cassie Soto. UNLV is a 12.5-point favorite at Circa Sports over Air Force in a first-round game in the Mountain West tournament at the Thomas & Mack Center. The total is 130.5. Wyoming is an 11-point favorite over San Jose State, and Fresno State is a 7-point favorite over New Mexico. In the Pac-12 tournament at T-Mobile Arena, Arizona State is a 1-point favorite over Washington State, Utah is a 7-point favorite over Washington, and Stanford is a 6.5-point favorite over Cal.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Get Healthy Clark County. By now, we're all used to having virtual meetings, but now luxury home buyers are looking for a space dedicated to them. Real estate brokers say buyers want a Zoom room, a private space with enhanced technology where they can hold online conferences. In fact, Divas Las Vegas star Frank Marino says he has designed 3 different areas in his Summerlin home for talking to video audiences. And by the way, one of Marino's pet peeves about virtual meetings is seeing the same bookcase in everyone's background, especially if the books are messy. In your entertainment news, sponsored by Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Virgin Hotels Las Vegas is getting a new restaurant, and it's being run by a very familiar team. One steakhouse will open along with the hotel on March 25th, and it's owned by David and Michael Morton, who also own MB Steak at the resort when it was known as the Hard Rock Hotel. They say the new restaurant will have a much more open feel with 100 bar and lounge seats and a 12 by 8 foot video wall. The menu will feature steakhouse classics with modern touches, such as a potato skin topped with smoked salmon roe. Well, that's all for today, 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. Look, we know you're busy, and we've built this newscast to fit your life, and we bring it to you 7 days a week at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. on lvrj.com. You can also download our free RJ mobile app to get news alerts sent straight to your phone. And don't forget to watch us on Twitter, YouTube, and so much more. We hope you'll join us again this evening for 7 at 7 p.m. Thank you for watching.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.